Okay, here's another video for another harness. It's for a member called TSprinter. He's in Russia. He needed a harness that was a 4S 4P. He's gonna run 28S 4P. He has 7S. I think it's Zippy Flight Max packs, and so this is the harness that he wanted. These were supposed to fit in some panniers, so that's why it's laid out like this, so you can get a overview on how things really look like. But the sections, like the sections that you see laid out, like right here and over there, these will be actually inside the bags, like over, you know, they will be in a bag on each side of the rack, and then this cable right here, it will come across the top of the rack to make the series connection in between. Um, I made this a little bit extra long. You see there's the fuse right there, and like right before, like right here, there's another connection. Um, the line should be long enough to where the fuse can actually stay in the bag, so that is not like, hanging around loose on the bike. This can be left inside the bag also, and the cable should be like almost 2.5 feet long, so it's, it should be long enough to go to the controller. On the end, there are four connections. There, since you're going to have four packs in parallel, there's four 5.5 millimeter bullets because that's what's on the packs. Um, in the same situation as I explained in another video, he can run one pack or two packs and leave the other two hanging. Um, and then, for short rides and for long rides, you can put um, all of them on the harness. And so we'll just go around it. And like I said, this is the right there where my foot is. That's the series connection that's gonna cross over the top of the rack. Same thing is on the other side over here. It's like a mirror image. Um, get in a little closer. Right here and right here, there's a connection to where if you disconnect those, you can charge from these points later on. So, and this is just a standard AGU fuse holder. It's going to come with the 50 amp fuse. It's just a regular car audio fuse. I like these fuses because they have like glass cartridge fuses, so if it does blow, it's contained inside the glass and it doesn't suit up and arc everywhere. All right, we're gonna move a little bit further down the harness. This harness does have a pre-charge in it right there. I made it a lot differently and used a much bigger piece of shrink wrap to where there is a lot of strain relief. There should be no wiggle in this pre-charge to where there will be any failure in the future. There won't be any failure in the future. Um, Move a little bit further down. You have the pre-charge connections. The black one is the one you plug up first. That's your negative connection. And then you plug in the blue one to slowly charge the caps in the controller. And then you plug in the red one. And then after you plug in the red one, you can safely disconnect the blue one because it will create a slow drain on the battery. There's a 5 watt 1000 ohm resistor in the harness that will create a slow drain if you leave that hooked up. It's not noticeable, but if you leave the bike parked over time, it will drain the battery. The other end, these are connections that go to your controller. I have some extra connectors that you order, that you specified, so I'm gonna include that in the box, and you just put those mating connections on your controller, and you should be to go as far as that. But these are XT150s. They feel pretty damn solid. I'm gonna use them on my build. All right, that's pretty much the discharge harness, as it's laid out. Now I got the charging harness over there that I'm gonna lay out for you and shoot another video for. Okay, this is the charging part of the harness. What I've done is I took those two harness sections has and laid them on top of each other, so that they're, all the polarities are facing the same way. Just imagine if you had all, let's see, if you had all 16 packs on one side stacked up in two rows. This is how the harness would lay out for charging. We're using the same connections like as before. Um, the way that it's laid out, the harness has like um, two short sections. They will, and there's a series connection. Since you have a 14S Hyperion charger, you're going to charge at 14S. You have your overall pack is 28S, but when you split it into two halves, you have a 14S packs, and that's why the connection is still made right there where my foot is. And like I said, you'll have two pack sections, and they'll be 14S. And the charge cable is right here. I left one end disconnected just to show you how it will look. You have our charge cable with 4 millimeter bullets on one end, and then you have 5.5 on the other end to interface with your harness. These will plug in on this side. There's another pair over here that will plug in, and then these will go to your charger. Alright. Now you can bulk charge with just that alone. That's all you need for charging. Now the cables that you have in the middle are your balance cables. Since your packs have two balance taps, you have a 3S and a 4S balance tap. I created two sets of 8-to-1 cables. So right now you should be able to balance all 16 packs at once. And these are a little bit short, but they should fit. I did stack my packs up in a similar fashion, and they were able to go to all the packs. I sent you a picture on how these should connect to your charge board. I don't have a Hyperion charger, so I can't specifically show you how you hook those up to the charge board, but there's a specific way that you have to hook it up, or otherwise it won't register the packs. Like I said, this goes to the charger, and as I have another video that basically specifies before you connect the harness section up there, before you connect your packs to the harness, plug these in first so these aren't live. These will plug into the charger, and then you can plug into your packs, because if you plug in your packs and these accidentally touch up here, you will have sparks that will ruin the connector, and you're in Russia, I can't fix it. So that's how your charge harness lays out. Again, refer back to the pictures that I made that show you how to hook it up in the charge board, and you should be good to go on that. Actually, these cables can be left on the charger, like once you get done charging. And actually, like if you're bulk charging, I would say it's almost possible to leave them in the panniers and charge. The cable should be long enough. Well, should be long enough to stretch to parallel the pack side. Or one of the easier things to do if you bulk charge is just bulk charge one half at a time. If you know how long it's going to take to charge a pack, just use this cable, have it going into one pannier and charge one pack, bulk charge one pack, and then go to the other. Or like me, I'm going to just show you how I'm going to charge. Go into my messy computer room. All of my packs are up here, and I'm going to charge all of these in parallel, but since they're in close proximity and they have extra long leads on them, I'm going to have a 6-to-1. I have 4 packs right now. 4 packs made right now. I'm going to have a total of 6. I'm going to buy a 6-to-1 cable and hook them up to my R charger here. And like I said, mine are laid out on the desk. I can't leave them on the bike. They're too heavy. I don't want to put any extra stress on the bag, because this is a heavy pack. It's about 28 pounds. overall, so I don't want to leave them in a bag. I don't live in an area where I could just hop on, hop off. You know, I go on trail rides, and you know, I'm at my car. I got to drive to the trail. You know, put my bikes in my panniers, and then ride off. And once I get done, I got to take my packs out, put them in the back seat of the car, put my bike on the rack, and then and go home. And I bring these packs in, and I'll arrange them on the desk like this. I'll probably have them kind of stacked up or something, but um, that's how I would charge. So like I said, if these were your 4 packs late, actually this was how your bank would look. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So you have 16 batteries right here, and all your connections will go to them. And I think you should charge them in a fashion. Find a way to configure your packs, tape them up, and charge them on your desk. You know, somehow if that's not too much for you, just charge them on your desk. You know, stack them up however you need to, or do whatever. Like I said, the balance cable should be long enough to reach, you know, all the packs. Because, well, the way I kind of envisioned it, um, it would be sort of like this. So, you know, these are in close proximity to each other, and so all your H1 taps will go to these 8 packs right here. So um, that's the way I envision it. If there's a problem with this, I can remake the cable with much longer leads to where you can charge them in the panniers. But you know, in my case, you know, I would prefer to take the packs and, you know, bring them somewhere to charge than charge them on the bike. But that's pretty much the video for now. If you have any questions, make sure you message me. I'm gonna hold on to the harness until I get a reply from you, just in case I have to make any changes, because you're international and you're so far, and I'd rather make sure everything is correct before it leaves me, so that you're not getting an unusable product whenever you go home. I mean, whenever you get it at your house. Again, that's how it's laid out. I sent you pictures of the harness laid out the other way. So that pretty much concludes this video, and thanks for watching.